Hello, everyone. This is your host, Benjamin Daimari, aka Benjo. Good evening and welcome aboard to this poetry and singing performance brought to you by Jharna Foundation and association with Anaajoree to celebrate the occasion of Pride in this month of rainbow and colors. Anaajoree is a nonprofit platform to engage and promote various kind of invention. And this is strive to get for a social change, help in building leadership and entrepreneurial skills in Assam and Northeast India. Jharna Foundation is an NGO which is based in Shillong and is working towards welfare critics policy marketing and towards creation, sorry guys, of inclusive society for an underprivileged section of the society and also for the children with special abilities and further empowering women and young of the nation for brighter future. Pride Month is about equality, teaching acceptance, educating in pride, history, and above all, love. During this month, we educate others and ourselves about how damaging homophobia is and why we need to get rid of it. It's all about being proud of who you are, no matter who we love. With time, a lot has changed and finding acceptance is amongst them. We might have been winning battles, but the fight must go on. Till the war over, homophobia is won. To throw more light on this subject, we have with us Dr. Mukulkar Sharma, PhD and MPhil in English from the English and Foreign Language University, Hyderabad 2007 and 2012 respectively. HOD and Associate Professor, English Department, Bapuji College, Suruk Street, Assam, and a researcher, columnist, and poet on LGBT plus issue, and the list goes on. Dr. Mukulkar Sharma is also an LGBT plus right activist and experiential counselor, calling especially to the questioning LGBT plus youths, run a Facebook page of the same, calling Dr. Mukulkar Sharma to greet and greet our audience. Please welcome. The moment is yours.
Kumar Sharma, Bapuji, HOD English Department, Bapuji College, Sarukhetri, Assam. On behalf of Anaajoree and Jharna Foundation, I welcome you all to today's session that we are going to have for the sake of celebrating the Pride 2001. And Jharna Foundation is an NGO promoting human rights, and Anaajoree is also an NGO which is based in Guwahati. Jharna Foundation is based in Shillong. Both have been promoting LGBTQ rights, and I'm thankful that both have collaborated for this historic event of celebrating Pride in this year. And as a member of Anaajoree, I'm an active member of Anaajoree. I really, from my heart, I welcome all of you to today's session. And I was invited for recite two of my gay poems, delineating the gay issues, and there are other people also who will be reciting their own poems, and there are other performers from our community who will be performing songs after poetry performances. And now since I am a reciter, let me start my recitation of my own poem. The first poem that I am going to start is named as A Map of Heart, which was published in the Assam Tribune in 2015 February. Tell about my activism. I have been promoting LGBTQ rights since 2013 through my columns, my research paper, and my academic research. And this is a kind of, and at present I am working through two Guwahati-based NGOs, Anaajoree and Hamannoy, for promoting the same LGBTQ plus rights. And this poem, A Map of Heart, is a part of my LGBTQ rights endeavor, because A Map of Heart talks about that idea of the narrator that a gay relationship between two people should not confine to only physical intimacy, which is unfortunately a focus for the community member, for majority of the community member, but it should go, according to the narrator, to that level from which both of them in unison can work for the benefit, for the welfare of the community, because the community, a majority of the community needs desperately help from the members who belong to the privileged section, as I or we belong to. So a map of heart. Have you ever seen that fans patch of green on the edge of bare brown field? A few farmers have enthusiastically grown paddy seedlings for a much labored and timely crop. As spring approaches the lush countryside of our state, a state still so shockingly remote and alien, even for the Google maniac Indian mainstream. The patch, so softly fresh, so lightly vibrant, as if it were a map of a lover's heart who keeps hope year after year amidst all obstacles, while trudging the thorny challenges of a complex terrain. That good days would eventually come for that realization of a long cherished dream of the expanded minds to break the thick confined fence of personal benefits, going beyond the greed of pleasing the senses only, as plans and programs emerge spontaneously, but taking a sacred vow of being lifelong brethren that work for the welfare of the masses in unison. Thank you. My next poem is Buddha's Sunset, which was published in the Assam Tribune in 2014 May. Buddha's Sunset delineates my personal journey of gay desire. It delineates a male body that I adore, juxtaposing its beauty with the beauty of Lord Buddha, using lot of images from nature, especially the river Brahmaputra, which is flowing through the Guwahati city. And towards the end, the poem indicates the underground nightly gay culture or gay life that is going on in the Guwahati city so far. Buddha's Sunset. The relaxing sun is looming in a late scarlet afternoon over the fading horizon, just above the dark uneven lines of green. By pulling off the orange clock, a barren lustrous god is simply blazing. In this stimulating warm evening of a pleasant season, to indulge in a luxury bath with some leisurely dips in mysteriously golden water of the calm mystic river. After passing a chaotic day, now the sun has submerged in the dark violet waves to dream in a deep sleep, and the god of night is eagerly getting ready, sprinkling perfumes of white flowers all over a dewy clean body, smooth and well-defined. Then the god comes out on a vast sparkling road where the moon above is lost under the shine of neon light to intoxicate worshippers and devotees. Thank you, especially Anaajoree and Jharna Foundation for giving me this opportunity to address the gathering in the beginning, as well as recite my poem, my own poem in this forum. I'm very thankful to you and thank you all. And now I'm again request Benjamin to continue with our events. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really wonderful to hear that, and it was really good. So next, we have Alice Kongshi. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name in a wrong way. Alice Kongshi, a queer feminist poet, a lawyer by profession, working for Studio Nilima at Guwahati, is an NGO promoting human rights. Some of her work have been published by the Statesman, West Bengal, Queer Space, a queer anthology, and the Indian Institute of Legal Studies, Siliguri. So, Alex Kongshri, it's your moment. Please take the stage.
Today I'll be reciting 3 poems. The first one is about my beloved, Mayuri. And the
So
second
sweet.
one is about one-sided love. It's called A Girl Called Summer. And the third one is about how 2 people found love when they were on the Women's March. Okay, so it's called Love at the Women's March. So I'll start with the first one. My beloved's poetry. I spent a lazy Sunday with you. Our room, with the big windows, the white sheer curtains, filtering sunlight into our world. I lay on the bed with a soft blanket sprawling over me. You are sitting beside me, reading. I casually ask you, what are you reading? Poetry, you say, and you read some to me. I bathe in your words. I am dreamily stepping into a bathtub filled to the brim with luxurious bubbles and scented water. There's something so sensual about your words. I can feel your breath melted into them, like malted chocolate poured on nuts and strawberries. Ah, that breath. I see it when you are sleeping. It rises and falls with your chest. It makes you find peace. It mixes with your thoughts. Can I say that I am in love with your breath? I feel like I am sailing on the sea in a small boat. Your breath is the wind in my sails. Do you hear it? That flapping and rising and blowing. The seagulls find it under their wings. Their flight gets lifted up into the sky with your breath. Do you see how you lift me up? That heady feeling of soaring in the sky. That's what you give me, my beloved, with your words and your poems. Thank you. The next one is A Girl Called Summer. Savoring the last bits of summer as she slips away like forbidden kisses in the morning after a one night stand. Bittersweet memories, tasting of wine and last night's drunk abandon, clinging to the golden strands of her hair as she hurriedly dresses. Oh, summer, I wish you were a girl I know, so I can do something to make you stay. It's not too late for you to change your mind. I'll give you breakfast in bed and kisses on your head and wait all winter for you to come back. Because right now, I am falling so hard for you. Oh, summer, please don't go. Every time you go, I die 1,000 deaths in 1,000 years. It's the pain of losing you to him that stabs me time and time again. To understand the pain of love by understanding separation. Is that why you leave me and go to him? To teach me and to make me wiser? I look at you longingly from my window as you cross the road and you step onto the other side, a world where you do not know me. I am but a forgotten flower that bloomed for 3 days under under the sun. Capricious summer, you make me weak in the knees. If I cannot call you mine, will you at least promise me that you'll remember me? For the contents that reside in your heart, I will never know. So I must content myself on promises, promises of summer love. It's a funny game you play, you, me, and winter. We know and we forget. We make memories and then forget again, till we become strangers once again, and then the seasons change. Thank you. So I'm on the last poem. It's Love at the Women's March. So the Women's March was held in Feb 2020, last year. So it's about Pratirut. It was called Pratirut. It was held in Guwahati. So two of my friends recently fell in love at the Women's March. Both of them are women. And, before anyone could tell, they were friends, but then they fell in love. So it's really a cute story. So this is about them. This is dedicated to them. We march side to side at the Women's March. Honestly, I never felt so alive, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, while I stole moments to gaze at you. We laughed, shared inside jokes. There were moments when I felt you could be my soulmate, my woman, although we tried not to be conspicuous. But somehow I always ended up next to you. Did we find love at the Women's March? You'll always know, but I'll never tell. You took me to the riverside and we watched the sunset together. And as the sky darkened around us, our silhouette was the color of love. And our kiss, you'll always know, but I'll never tell. The only thing I'll admit to saying is the yellow flower from Rose Day that you gave me is slowly turning red. Thank you.
That was really wonderful. Oh my God. Wow. So great. Oh my God. So seriously. And audience, sorry for the lighting. It's monsoon season. My electricity cut off. So sorry for that to everyone. I apologize. So next up we have, with our both been spoken, I take this opportunity to call upon Mayuri Deka, Mayuri Ba, who is a free soul and says her life is deeply rooted into a village of her grandparents, currently residing at Guwahati, where she researched for stories amongst the crazy crowd. She loves poetry and books, a passionate person who works with the LGBTQIA plus boys. Recently, she has edited and released a queer anthology, Queer Space, in attempt to pave the way for queer landscape in Northeast, which is inaugurated for the first time in Guwahati Book Fair 2021. So Mayuri Ba, it's your time. Shine it.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. And thank you, Jharna Foundation, Anaajoree, for this program. Happy Pride Month to everyone. সকলোলে গৌৰৱ মাহৰ শুভেচ্ছা থাকিল। Uh, this evening, I'm going to recite three poems. So it comes in a chronology. Like when I met Alice, it was in 2017, and back then 377 was still there, and it was illegal. Our love was illegal, but we struggled through it. We cherished those moments also when we struggled it. And this poem I wrote before 2018, 6th of September, when 377 was, and again it was put off the table then. So the name of this poem is Our Love Will Grow. Our love will grow from the files of 377 to the colors of rainbow. Our love will grow. I will braid your hair. I will braid your hair. You will shave my head. From the stories of our hair, from black to gray, our love will grow. Remember the line hotels in Khanapara and Nangpo? From Police Bazaar to Paltan Bazaar, our love will grow. My mother cries for me. Your father scolds you for being you. But from your heart to our soul, our love will grow. Friends laugh at your back. Relatives spit on my name. But from their hatred to our commitment, our love will grow. From the files of 377 to the colors of rainbow, our love will grow. Thank you. And here the mention of Nangpo was there, Police Bazaar was there because Alice is from Shillong and I'm from Guwahati, so I just wrote Paltan Bazaar. It's quite famous. In fact, when I asked Alice, she said she knows Paltan Bazaar, so that's why the mention of the two places. Anyway, the second one is after 377 was decriminalized, and for a long time, uh, I was not sure, how to express my love. For all these years, I was struggling to express my love openly, out and loud there. So even after 377 was not there, even after our Supreme Court of India has said that homosexuality is no more a crime here, since that load of that baggage of, you know, or how to say that failed loves, all those broken hearts, sleepless nights, depression, frustrations, everything was there. So this poem is after 377, how I felt about it. I talk about love so much now because love was the only thing I was not allowed to express for a long time. Maybe that is why I don't know now how to love with careful measures. I mistook homophobia to be my fault for a long time. Maybe that is why I don't know now how to forget those times with a lighter heart. I felt responsible if someone fell in love with me because I was the gay in that relationship for a long time. Maybe that is why I don't know now how to remove those burden of self-guilt. I felt the agony of not being enough for a long time. Maybe that is why I don't know now how to accept this overwhelming abundance of my queerness. I have waited to be loved equally for a long time. Maybe that is why I don't know now, when I got your love, how to express my gratitude. But I still talk about love all the time because I have seen how it feels to be lonely. I have seen how it feels to be hated. I have seen how it feels to be abandoned. I have seen how it feels to be bullied. I have also seen how it feels to be threatened, how it feels to be disrespected, how it feels to be blackmailed. I have seen how it feels to be not being treated like a human on the name of love. And still, my love is unstoppable. My love is non negotiable. My love is beautiful. And my love is a rainbow. Thank you. And since I'm allowed to read three poems here, I'm going for the third one. And it's in my native language, in Assamese. And this is for all the comrades who have been martyred for the love of queerness and who are still struggling in their closets and who are still struggling with their homophobic parents, homophobic family, homophobic partner, homophobic friend circle, and also for those comrades who have come out loud, who have been celebrating love out and loud there with all their queerness. This is for them also. So it goes this way. আন্ধাৰ কোঠালীৰ দুৱাৰ ভাঙি কথাবোৰ সলনি হ'ব, কথাবোৰ সলনি হ'ব, ভালপোৱাৰ কথাবোৰ অকল কাণে কাণে কোৱাটো অতীত হ'ব। মই বহি থাকিম ফুটপাথত, তাই আহি মোক এটা চুমা খাব। মই আলফুলে তাইৰ হাতত ধৰি খোজকাঢ়িম ৰাজপাটত। মূৰ দাঙি খোজকাঢ়িম আমি, বুকু উফন্দাই খোজকাঢ়িম আমি, আৰু ডিঙি ফুলাই ফুলাই গান গাম আমি। আমাৰ গান শুনি ওলাই আহিব আন বহুতো লোক, জাকে জাকে, যাৰ প্ৰেমক গজাল মাৰি থোৱা হৈছিল ঘৰৰ বেৰবোৰত, স্কুলৰ কৰিডৰবোৰত, কলেজৰ ফুচফুচনিবোৰত আৰু লগৰীয়াৰ আড্ডাবোৰত। বন্ধ কোঠালীবোৰৰ দুৱাৰ ভাঙি ওলাই আহিব তেওঁলোকো, জাকে জাকে। কাপোৰতনো আছে কি, শৰীৰতনো আছে কি, ভাল পোৱাৰে উদঙাই দিয়া হৃদয়বোৰ খামুচি খামুচি খোজকাঢ়িম আমি। তেতিয়া তাই হাঁহিব আৰু তেতিয়া ময়ো হাঁহিম। তেতিয়া তেওঁলোকেও হাঁহিব, জাকে জাকে। কথাবোৰ সলনি হ'ব, ভাল পোৱাৰ কথাবোৰ লুকাই লুকাই থোৱাটো অতীত হ'ব। Thank you. That's all for today. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It was so amazing. So air, so love in the air, and so good. And last poem was so good. Oh my God, Mayuriba. Love you.
So much, Benju. I love you too, Benju. Thank you.
Okay, so coming up next, we have Ritu Parna. She is a development professional, a liberally educator, and storyteller based at Guwahati. After completing her studies, Rituparna has decided to work at the grassroots level and found interest working with children, women, and young adults. Rituparna always believed in the power of reading, which made them resilient in their journey, which promote Rituparna to taking up reading journey to more children. Now, Rituparna tells a story to children and invite them to the world of book and reading. Rituparna takes book to the open park under tree to community and invite children, adults to read together and think together. Rituparna finds it fascinating to answer to every occasion issues of daily life through children literature. And this is your stage, Rituparna. Go ahead.
Hi, Benju. Thank you so
Hello.
much. Thank you. With your, energy, I got energy. কিন্তু মই অসমীয়াত কথা কম এতিয়া। আজি আৰু এটা আমাৰ ইভেণ্ট আছিলে আমাৰ দৃষ্টি, চ' তাৰপিছতে মই জাষ্ট জইন কৰিছোঁ। অ'কে, চ' সকলোকে সাতুৰঙী চালাম। প্ৰাইড মাহ, স্বাভিমানৰ আমাৰ এই মাহটো আমি যেতিয়া উদযাপন কৰি আছোঁ, চ' তাৰ কাৰণে আমি গোট খাইছোঁ। চ' বহুত বহুত ধন্যবাদ এনাজৰী আৰু সৰি বহুত বহুত ধন্যবাদ ওকে মই কবিতা চাগে দুটা বা তিনটা পঢ়িম ওকে তিনটা পঢ়িম চাওঁ পঢ়ি চাওঁ বেলেগ আপোনালোকে কি কয় জনাব ভাল লাগিব তেতিয়া সো প্ৰথম কবিতাটো নাম নাই কি নাম দি মই ভাবি নাপালো আৰু কবিতাটো নামৰ লগতেই জড়িত হৈ আছে তথাপিতো মই নাম বিচাৰি নাপালো কবিতাটোৰ কাৰণে তো লেটছ ৰিড দেন আই পিতাই বৰ হেঁপাহত এটা নাম থৈছিল বসন্ত বিহুৰ সময়ত হোৱা পোৱালিকণ বুলি নামটো বসন্ত থৈছিল তেতিয়ানো কেনেকৈ জানিছিল আই পিতাই এদিন নামটো বাসন্তী হ'বগৈ এটা নাম পালো বাসন্তী নামটো মোৰ নাছিল কেনেকৈনো মোৰ বুলি ল'ম আই পিতাই দিয়া নামটো মৰমৰ আছিল আৰু এইটো আৰু এটা নাম পাইছিলো প্ৰাথমিক এৰি হাইস্কুলত নাম ভৰ্তি কৰাৰ দিনাই লেডিজ মই বোলো এইটো কেনে নাম কিন্তু এটা নাম পাইছিল পিতাই চাইকেলত উঠাই লৈ যাওঁতেই কৈছিল নাম কৰিব লাগিব ডাঙৰ স্কুলত পঢ়িবি এতিয়া হজলা পিতাইনো কেনেকৈ জানিছিল মই নাম কৰাৰ আগত নাম এটাহে পাইছিল নামটো ল'ব পৰা নাছিল কেনেকৈনো মোৰ বুলি ল'ম আই পিতাই দিয়া নামটো মৰমৰ আছিল আৰু এইটো স্কুল পাৰ হৈ কলেজ অহাৰ বাৰত পিতাই হোষ্টেলত বেগটো নমাই আকৌ কৈছিল ভালকৈ পঢ়িবি নাম কৰিব লাগিব ডাঙৰ কলেজ এৰা নাম কৰিব লাগিব হোষ্টেলত সেইদিনা চিনাকি পৰ্ব চলিছিল কোনোবাই কৈছিল ঐ ববি ডাৰ্লিং এইফালে আহ মোৰ নাম সেইটো নাছিল মইনো কেনেকৈ ওচৰ চাপি যাওঁ দিন বাগৰি বছৰ হৈছিল নামবোৰ মনলৈ আহিলে কালখন ৰঙা পৰি আহে কাণখন ভম ভমাই উঠে আই পিতাই দিয়া নামেৰে নাম কৰা নহল মৰমত দিয়া নামটোৰে মইহে এটা নতুন নাম দিলো নিজকে মৰমত এইবাৰ কিজানি নাম কৰোৱে এইটো আছিল মোৰ প্ৰথম কবিতাটো কবিতাটোৰ নাম এতিয়াও দিব পৰা নাই নাজানো কি দিব পাৰিম যদি শিৰোনাম দিব লগা হয় নেক্সট কবিতাটো সিদিনাখন লিখিছিলোঁ মই ফেচবুকতে শ্বেয়াৰ মোৰ পুৰণা কবিতাবোৰ হেৰাই যায় সেইটো এটা প্ৰব্লেম তো নতুনকৈ লিখাই পঢ়িছোঁ আৰু এটা পঢ়িম ময়ূৰী অলপ আগত কুৱেৰস্কেপৰ কথা মেনশ্যন কৰিছিলে চ' সেইটো কাহিনীও কম কিন্তু তাৰ আগত মই সিদিনাখন লিখা এটা কবিতা পঢ়ি লওঁ চৰি যিসকলে মোক বুজি পোৱা নাই কিন্তু মই অসমীয়াতেই লিখোঁ ইংৰাজীত মই নিলিখোঁ চ' ইংৰাজীত মই কবিতা নিলিখোঁ একচুৱেলি বেলেগ লিখোঁ বাট মই কবিতা নিলিখোঁ সেইকাৰণে আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে নাই যিসকলে অসমীয়া বুজি নাপায় এইটো কবিতাৰ শিৰোনাম চু হোৱাই ভাল কেতিয়াবা ভাবো চু হোৱাই ভাল কোনেও নুসুধে এইটো আকৌ তই কি পিন্ধিলি চু হোৱাই ভাল কোনেও নাভাবে কাপোৰৰ তলত কি আছে চু হোৱাই ভাল বেকা চাৱনীটোৱে মোক নাঙঠ কৰি নেপেলায় এৰা চু হোৱাই ভাল মতা নে মাইকী মোক কোনেও নুসুধে সিদিনা এটা চু দেখিলো কোলা চোলা এটা আৰু মেখেলা এখন পিন্ধি থম থমকৈ বহি আছিল অথচ কোনেও নুসুধিলে আই এই খোপা আকৌ কি পিন্ধিছ অন্য এটা চুক দেখিলো অন্য এটা চুক কোনোবাই ফুট কলা গুটিৰে মুঠকেইটা কাজিলা লগাই দিলে অথচ কোনেও নুসুধিলে এই খোপা কি হৈছে মৰমতে এটা কোনোবাই আকৌ পাতে কোচা মূৰত লগাই দিলে কোনেও নাভাবিলে চোৰ আকৌ চুলি কেতিয়া দীঘল হ'ল অন্য এটা চুক কোনোবাই এঙাৰ এডালেৰে চকু আঁকি দিলে কাৰোৰে কিন্তু চকু কপালত নুঠিল সিদিনা দেখিলো কোনোবাই আতুম টোকাৰিকৈ চু এটা সজাইছে মাকৰ পুৰণা ব্লাউজ এটা আনিলে, গাতে ওলমালে। দেখিলেই গম পায় ব্লাউজটো এদিন টিকটিকীয়া ৰঙা আছিল। ককাকৰ পুৰণা মাৰ্কিন ধুতিৰ টুকুৰা এটাও কঁকালতে বান্ধি দিলে। মৰাপাটৰ চুলিকোছা আছিলে। আৰু কি কৰো বুলি তেওঁ এঙাৰ টুকুৰা আনি চকুৰ ওপৰত আঁচ দুডাল টানি দিলে। ফুটকলাৰ কাজিলা আছিলে। চুটো সম্পূৰ্ণ হল। চুটো আজিকালি চাদ এখনৰ ওপৰত ওলমি থাকে, অথচ কোনেও নুসুধে চুটোৰ কাপোৰৰ তলত কি আছে। চাৱনীবোৰো বেকাকৈ নাযায়। হাঁহি এটা মাৰি বাটৰুৱাই মাথো কয়, কেনে ধুনীয়া চু। কেতিয়াবা চু হৈ ৰাস্তাৰ কাষত ৰৈ থাকিবলৈ মন যায়। তেতিয়া হয়তো কোনেও নুসুধিব এয়া তই কি পিন্ধিছ। কোনেও নাভাবিব কাপোৰৰ তলত কি আছে। আৰু চকুবোৰে হয়তো মোক নাঙঠ কৰিও নাচাব। কেতিয়াবা ভাবো চু হয় ভাল। এইটো আছিল মোৰ দ্বিতীয়টো কবিতা। বহুতে হয়তো ভাবিব পাৰে চু মানে কি, বা বহুতে হয়তো জানে। মোৰ সৰুতে চুক লৈ বহুত ফেচিনেশ্যন এটা আছিলে। ক্ৰছ কেয়াৰ, যিটো পথাৰত যে চৰাই খেদিবৰ কাৰণে ওলোমাই থয়, মূৰত কলহ এটা দি চকু আঁকি হাত দুটা মেলি তাতে চোলা এটা পিন্ধাই। কিন্তু মোৰ খুব ফেচিনেশ্যন আছিলে। মই যাওঁ ওচৰ চাপো নিজে বনাবলৈও চেষ্টা কৰোঁ। আৰু এই কবিতাটো সিদিনাখন হঠাৎ আহিলে, মই হঠাৎ এখন ফটো দেখিলোঁ। ফটোখন দেখাৰ পিছত নিজৰ কথা কিছুমান ৰিলেট কৰি মই লিখিব চেষ্টা কৰিলোঁ। একচুৱেলি সঁচাকেও আমি কেতিয়াও চুটোক সুধি চোৱা নাই কাপোৰৰ তলত কি আছে, বা কি কাপোৰ পিন্ধি আছে, কেনেকৈ মেকআপ কৰিছে। যেনেকৈ সজাই থয় তেনেকৈ আমি চুটোক সজাই থৈ দিওঁ, তেনেকৈ সাজি ৰাখোঁ। কিন্তু আজি আমি কেনেকৈ আহিছোঁ, কি কৰিছোঁ, বা মোৰ কাপোৰৰ তলত কি আছে, মোৰ পিনাচ আছে নে ভেজাইনা আছে, মোৰ ব্ৰেষ্টৰ চাইজ কিমান। মানুহৰ বহুত কিউৰিয়চিটি। মই লিপষ্টিক কিয় লগাইছোঁ, মই কাজল কিয় লগাইছোঁ, মোৰ চুলি কিয় দীঘল হৈছে, বহুত কিউৰিয়চিটি, প্ৰশ্নৰ ওপৰত প্ৰশ্ন। কিন্তু চু কোনেও নুসুধে। গতিকে মই ভাবিলোঁ কেতিয়াবা চু হৈয়ে চাওঁ নেকি। সেইটো আছিলে মই লিখিছিলোঁ। অন্য এটা ময়ূৰী অথনি কুৱেৰস্কেপৰ কথা কৈছিলে। কুৱেৰস্কেপ আমাৰ যোৱা বছৰ আহিছিলে। ময়ূৰীয়ে খুব সুন্দৰকৈ ৱৰ্কশ্বপ ফেচিলিটেট কৰিছিলে, লগতে এডিট কৰিলে কুৱেৰস্কেপ। আৰু আমাৰ বুক ফেয়াৰ মেলাত এইখন এন্থলজিখন ওলাই আহিলে সকলোৰে কাৰণে, খুব গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ আছিলে। সেইটো সময়তো মোৰ বেলেগ এটা সময় আছিলে আৰু আমি গৈছিলোঁ। মই ৱৰ্কশ্বপত ময়ূৰীয়ে কৈছিলে তুমি আহিব লাগিব ৰিতপৰ্ণ। গ'লোঁ। কবিতা কিছুমান মনত ঘূৰি আছিলে। সেইকেইদিনত মই নতুনকৈ বৰকৈ লিখিব নোৱাৰিলোঁ, কিন্তু পুৰণা কবিতা এটাই শব্দখিনি সেইকেইদিনতে যোৰা লগাই ওলাই আনিলোঁ। কুৱেৰস্কেপতো স্থান পালে। থেংক ইউ ময়ূৰী, তুমি পুছ কৰাৰ কাৰণে সেইকেইদিনত লিখিব পাৰিলোঁ, থাকি গ'ল। এতিয়া মোৰ ভালো লাগে কবিতাটো নিজৰেও। কেতিয়াবা পঢ়িছিলোঁ এনাজৰীৰ আগৰ এটা ইভেণ্টত, যেতিয়া ব্ৰিটিছ কাউন্সিলৰ ইভেণ্টটো হৈছিলে, বাট আকৌ মই এবাৰ পঢ়িছোঁ সকলোৰে কাৰণে। কবিতাৰ শিৰোনাম মোৰ বিচনাৰ তলৰ বাকচটো। মোৰ বিচনাৰ তলত এটা বাকচ আছে। আচলতে বাকচটো যাচি দিয়া গৈছিল। কত কথা, কত বস্তু ভৰাই গৈছিলোঁ বাকচটোত। বাকচটো ভৰি আহিছিল। বাকচটোৰ সৈতে এটা সম্পৰ্ক গঢ়ি আহিছিল, কিবা যেন লাগি এলাগিৰ সম্পৰ্ক। বাকচটো মোক দিয়া হৈছিল, আৰু বাকচটোৰ ভিতৰৰ খালীখিনি, ভৰাই তোলা বস্তুবোৰ, সেইবোৰো দিয়া গৈছিল। এই যে বাকচটো নিজৰ নাছিল, কিয়নো বৈ থাকো নলগা সম্পত্তি এটা। বাকচটো এদিন খুলিলো, জুমি চালো, বাকচটোৰ ভিতৰৰ বস্তুবোৰত সেয়া মই নে আন কোনোবা। একোৱেইতো মোৰ নাছিল। বাকচটো সেইদিনাৰ পৰা খোলা ৰখা হলো। নিজৰ নোহোৱা বস্তুনো কি বুলি তলা মাৰি ৰাখো। কেতিয়াবা জুমি চাওঁ বাকচটো, কেতিয়াবা দেখো এপদ নোহোৱা হৈছে। অন্য এদিন অন্য এপদ। বাকচটো খালী হৈ হৈ গৈ আছে, যিমান খালী সিমান স্বস্তিক। আজিকালি বাকচটো জুমি চাই বৰ ভাল লাগে। বাকচটো খালী হৈ গৈয়ে আছে যে কেতিয়াবা চিলমিল টোপনিত দেখো বাকচটো বিছনাৰ তলৰ পৰা নোহোৱা হৈছে কিন্তু এতিয়াও আছে মোক যাচি দিয়া বাকচটো হয়তো এদিন খালী হৈ যাব আৰু মই মুক্ত হ'ম সেইদিনা Thank you so much. বহুত বহুত ধন্যবাদ মই কবিতাকেইটা শ্বেয়াৰ কৰিব পাৰিলোঁ হয়তো বহুতে শুনি আছে চাই আছে থেংক ইউ হেপী প্ৰাইড সকলোৰে কাৰণে মুক্তভাৱে আমি সকলো জীয়াই থাকোঁ আৰু মৰম কৰি যাওঁ ভাল পাওঁ সকলোকে প্ৰেমেই আমাৰ কাৰণে বাট সকলোৰে কাৰণে সকলো মানুহৰ কাৰণে পৃথিৱীৰ কাৰণে থেংক ইউ বেঞ্জু
Thank you so very much. And yes, happy Pride Month to everyone. And it was so amazing, so relatable. I love the second one. Oh my God, it was so good. Okay. I love all of it. Like the second one was, oh my God, it was so good. And so up next, we have an aspiring actor, singer, songwriter, model, and the social activist. Oh, that was a mouthful of profession. Born in Assam, a small village, he dared to dream and make it big. So here's presenting Pratik Primary. Let's listen to it. Pratik, it's your moment. Do we have Pratik? Okay, no problem. We can go further. Pratik will come and join us later. So now we have Madhu Raghavendra, a poet and curator, has authored 3 books of poetry: Make Me Some Love to Eat, Strike No Bills, and Bring No Essentials. He is the founder of Poetry Couture, a movement that has created free space for poetry in many cities of India, including the Northeast. He uses performance poetry as a tool to advocate human and environmental rights. He regularly curates and reads for the I Have American Center Delhi. He collaborates with global artists to create cross-disciplinary poetry examples. His poems have been set to a classical music and contemporary dance. His conduct poetry workshop for youth, adults, and read at many literary festivals across India. His work have been featured in many literary journals. So here's presenting Madhu Raghavendra.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. And sorry, everyone, to put you through that. I really thought it wouldn't be read, but maybe put it up on some social media thing. But thank you so much, heartwarming. And really, firstly, happy Pride Month. And this is so generous. Thank you, Melinda, for doing this. And I'm really honored to be here because they are very close, dear friends whom I have lovely poems from Rituparno, Alice, and Mayuri. Really honored. And so I want to, for me, it begins with a sense of differentiation. And as an ally who has always been close, and there'll be a poem around it. So this poem is called Own. And I think it begins with notion, it begins with othering and, of others. Here goes the poem called Own, very short poem. We are also the songs we don't sing, the food we don't eat, the rituals we don't believe, The cultures we don't live, the art we don't make. We are made of others. The othering of others is the othering of ourselves. The difference between us may be the pace of our breath. Slow down, and our breaths too shall align. So that was the first poem. Here goes another poem. This poem is called Notion, and it was written during a time of Delhi, in Delhi, like 5, 8, I don't know, many years back. And so the poem is about, as I said, it's called Notion because what people think when they kind of even see allies. So here goes the poem. Sorry. Yeah. Notion. So I was working at a corporate development sector. I was going to a Pride meet, and here goes the poem. Notions. I enjoy the last block of the sunfall on the horse cars ruins, in a pair of pink trousers, smoking a bidi. A guy walks up. Lighter hai kya? He pulls out a cigarette. I light it for him, like Bogart did it for Bacall in To Have and Have Not. Aap gay hai kya? He reads the surprise on my face and offers an explanation. Aapne pink pant pehna hai na? The office machine in the pantry steams with love and rage, interchangeable in bed. I take half day off to walk with the Pride March at Palika Bazaar. Oh, I didn't know, a colleague says with sympathy, that you are gay. The coffee is good, but I like it black. And in the mornings, I prefer tea. You still don't know, I tell him as I step out. I am love. I notice the horse-cast lake shrink, madrasas invaded by clubs and bars. A teenage couple kiss before the gate shuts at 6, abandoning the ergets visiting for winter. That's a poem, and also I think this is my last poem. I don't want to go on, and this poem is called. I want to read another poem, but it's okay, like a different poem. What I mean is, but I'll go with this because I also think this event is happening in Assam, and in the context we had some. So this poem was written in response to people who kind of differentiate between poetry and if Mia writes it, if a LGBTQ queer community person writes poetry, and there's a lot of angst at times against it or apprehension against it. So here goes the poem. What scares you the most? Poetry? A Mia writing poetry? A poem from a Dalit? The song of an Asur? An Adivasi who can rhyme? LGBTQI plus poems? Poems by women? Women poetry groups secretly meeting and writing poetry in Kabul? Social media poetry? Unpublished poetry? Bad poetry? Which is any poetry which your gurus or chelas have not written. Poems by non-branded writers. Poems which have not been sold to you by big publishers, Vogue magazine, or other market forces. Poems by teenagers and children you can brush off as amateur. African American poetry. Poems on atrocities, history, and slavery. Poetry by farmers. Poetry in unknown languages. Slam poetry. Poetry you can't control. That this is not poetry? Or are you just scared that the truth will be heard? So may love and truth prevail. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Thanks. Over to Benjamin.
Thank you so very much. It was so good and very nice, lovely. I think that. Thank you so very much. And so next up, we got Jimmy from Jorhat, who is a lawyer by profession. While he started writing as a hobby, he says it only get clear later. With the time he passed, found love and a company in writing. Here's presenting Jimmy to you. Jimmy, it's your time.
Thank you, Benjamin, and hello, everyone. First of all, thank you to Rituparno, my very own Rituda, for including me in this wonderful session. And big thanks to Anaajoree and Jharna Foundation, of course, for having me among so many great personalities. I'm I'm really lucky to uh, be here, and I'm here on behalf of Drishti, our family, a newly bought queer collective. So and I've got two poems today. One is in Hindi and one is in Assamese. The Hindi one I've got no name. Neither of them have a name. So the Hindi one I wrote it when I was in school, and at that time I was feeling some frustration or anger due to what we people have to got to face in in the terms discrimination or and all those. So so this is a result of showing my anger or something. So here it is. um, दो जिस्म एक जान, दो सितारे एक आसमान, कैसे छुपाए खुद को यहाँ, कैसे भागे दूर दुनिया से भला, प्यार को भी कर लिया शामिल और हो गया नाजायज, अपनी सोच और नफरत को ही बना दिया जायज, कानून अंधा प्यार भी अंधा, दोनों के आंखों में पत्ती था काला, दोनों ने सिखाया प्यार करो, ये नहीं सिखाया किससे करो, कोई बोला अपना खून, कोई बोला अपनी जात, किसी के लिए इंसानियत तो किसी के लिए धन दौलत, दुनिया की मारी दोनों दीवानी, मिली जब तो हुई गुस्ताखी, ना प्यार सही था ना प्यार करने का तरीका, फिर भी दोनों ने किया ये भरोसा, क्या लड़ना क्या हंसना, दोनों को लगा बाहर में जाए ये दुनिया सारा, चुप जाए कहीं ये दुनिया से दूर, तोड़ दे ये शीशा और बदल दे सब कुछ. So there was one. And another one I wrote this after I had a friend from trans community, had because he's no more, he committed suicide. And I tried to uh, I tried to uh, show what his struggle was or what his feelings was. So I tried. I don't know how much I did the justification. So it's it's an Asmis. So I'm sorry to June buzi napaye Asmis. So, again, this is no name. আধা লিখা দস্তাবেজৰ পৰা মূৰ পুলুকা দি ওলাই আহে জীয়া কাহিনীবোৰ, আন্ধাৰৰ সুযোগ লৈ ভেটা ভাঙি বাগৰে বান্ধি ৰখা চকুপানী এডৰা, কাণে কাণে কৈ যায় একো একোটা শৰীৰ ৰূপী অস্তিত্ব বহনকাৰী জকাৰ কাহিনী, দুই নাৱত দুভৰি দিও নদী পাৰ হ'ব পাৰি, কিন্তু জকাৰ পৰা ওলাই গৈ জানো পাবগৈ পাৰি ইটো পাৰ বা এইটো পাৰ, বিষাক্ত হৈ পৰা জকাৰ ভিতৰৰ বায়ুৱে গ্ৰাহে গিলে জকাৰ অস্তিত্বক, উশাহবোৰ ছুটি হৈ আহে ক্ৰমান্বয়ে, ধোঁৱাৰ দৰে পাতল হৈ পৰে জীৱনৰ সাৰাংশ, উৰি গৈ বতাহত মিলিও যায় কত সময়ত, এনে বহু নাম নথকা নাম নজনা আধা লিখা দস্তাবেজ. So I সেইটো আছিলে এটা so was I've got only 2 points. I hope everyone liked it. Thank you everyone again.
It was really, really, really great. And I'm so sorry to hear about your friend. I think it is really sad that someone from our community commits suicide for, for not, because society don't believe in us or something like that. So sorry to hear that, but you were amazing. Thank you so very much. Up next, we are going. So we have with us Siddharth. He is in his mid-20s. He is here to mark a name for himself. He says life is beautiful, storyful, and of sadness and laughter, joy and events. Siddharth, it's your moment. The time is yours.
Hello everyone. Hi.
Hello, Siddharth.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello Benjamin.
Hi.
সকলোকে প্ৰাইড মান্থৰ শুভেচ্ছা যাচিলোঁ আৰু সকলোকে আৰামদিনৰ সাঁতোৰণিৰ মৰম যাচিছোঁ। মই গান এটা গাম বুলি ভাবিছোঁ। মই প্ৰফেচনেলি ট্ৰেইন ছিংগাৰ নহয় বা মই তেনেকৈ বেলেগ বস্তু পাৰফৰ্ম কৰি পোৱা নাই, কিন্তু নাজানো কিয় মোৰ গান গাই ভাল লাগে, গাই থাকোঁ যেতিয়া সময় পাওঁ গান গাওঁ ভাল লাগে।
We are very excited, yes.
Hello.
Yes, Siddharth.
Hello. অলপ অসুবিধা হয়। মই খুবেই ভাল পাওঁ গানটো। Hello.
Yes.
শুনা পাইছা?
Yes, we can hear you. A little bit of network problem is going on, but still we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
ঠিক আছে, মই গাই দিছো মোৰ খুবেই ভাল লগা গান।
Sure. Go ahead.
ये दिल दिन कहीं लगता नहीं, हम क्या
Thing with network is going on. Siddharth, can you hear me?
Yes, শুনা পাই আছো।
But unfortunately, maybe our audience and we are not hearing you properly. So, would you mind if you go one more time?
ठीक है। ये दिल तुम बिन कहीं लगता नहीं, हम क्या करें, तस्वर में कोई बसता नहीं, हम क्या करें, तुम ही कह दो अब।
It was great, but we were waiting for more lyrics. But I think, unfortunately, the network is not being supportive to Siddharth. And yeah, he's back, I guess. And he's gone again. The network is not being so supportive to Siddharth, but the voice is really nice. And I hope in person and somewhere else, I would love to hear your voice and hear your song. But for, yeah, Siddharth, hello, he's back. He's back, he's back. Your audio, you're mute. Yes.
लुटे दिल में दिया जलता नहीं हम क्या करें तुम ही कह दो अब ए जाने अदा हम क्या करें ये दिल तुम बिन कहीं लगता नहीं हम क्या करें किसी के दिल में बस कर दिल को तड़पाना नहीं अच्छा किसी के दिल में बस कर दिल को तड़पाना नहीं अच्छा निगाहों को झलक दे दे के चुप जाना नहीं अच्छा उम्मीदों के खिले गुलशन को झुलसाना नहीं अच्छा हमें तुम बिन कोई रचता नहीं हम क्या करें तुम ही कह दो अब ए जाने अदा हम क्या करें ये दिल तुम बिन कहीं लगता नहीं हम क्या करें and it's another one more খুব ভাল লগা এটা তেলেগু গান ঠিক আছে অলপ গাই দিছো ఏనాడే ఇది అయింది ఏనాడు నాలు జరగంది ఈ అనుభవం మరలారానిది ఆనంద రాగం మోగింది అందాల లోకం రమ్మంది ఏనాడే ఇది అయింది ఏనాడు నాలు జరగంది ఈ అనుభవం మరలారానిది ఆనంద రాగం మోగింది అందాల లోకం రమ్మంది నింగి నేల ఏకం కాగా ఏ క్షణమిలాగే ఆగింది నింగి నేల ఏకం కాగా ఏ క్షణమిలాగే ఆగింది ఒకటే మాటన్నది ఒకటే పోమన్నది మనసే మన్నది అది నా సోమన్నది పడవాలు మేటలలలల కావాలి తోడు లలలల ఏనాడి లాది లలలల కావాలి తోడు లలలల సాథియా తూనే క్యా కియా बेलिया तूने क्या कहा मैंने किया तेरा इंतजार इतना करो ना मुझे प्यार इतना करो ना मुझे प्यार हो मैंने किया है तुमसे प्यार थैंक यू सो मच
Oh my God, it was so good. I don't want to pass this moment. I want to hear your song, like from your voice. Everything beautiful song. Oh my God, this is so great. I don't want to pass this moment. But thank you so very much for your time. Thank you. It was wonderful. Seriously, voice is so good. You made my night actually. Okay. So we are coming up to next. I'm actually, guys, I'm not passing this moment. It's so good. I'm just going flow, going in the flow. Okay. I have to call the next performer. Okay, so next up we have the voice of Al Sharenga 2019 and a new voice known as Kamrup Metro, Khadimul Islam, aka Khadi. The stage is yours.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Benjamin.
Hello.
Okay, first of all, happy Pride Month to everyone. And I'm gonna sing 2 songs for you guys. When I feel cold, I keep you close. And if I could hold you and take you home, when at night your toes touch mine, I'll sing you to sleep. And if you were mine to keep, I wish I could leave you my love, but my heart is a mess. My days they begin with your name, and nights when with your breath. I wish I could leave you my love, but my heart is a mess. My days they begin with your name, and nights end with your breath. Like I'm adding on this an Assamese song. কল্পনা তুমি আলপনা তুমি খাকা নিৰ্মল ৰাতি মোৰ সাহসী পিয়সী তৰাৰ সথে সাৰতি হৰ আকাশী গংগা নিৰ্মল পৰশৰ মায়া জাল খহি যোৱা দুটি দেহৰে ডালত ৰজনীগন্ধা আকৌ অংগে অংগে পৰিসীমা আৰু ছন্দে ছন্দে ভংগীমা কিনো নয়নে খেদিলে আজি ভাষণা জনে কামোৰে অগণীৰ প্ৰিয়তমা তুমি দূৰে দূৰে ৰলে কিয় মায়া হোৱা আৰু কাষৰতে পালে কিয় ছায়া হোৱা যদি সাতৰংগী যাম ধেনু হব খোজা জানি থবা প্ৰিয় ধন মোৰ ভাল পোৱা উন্মনা এই মগন Thank you.
Oh my God, you touch everyone's heart. Especially I can see Mayuri Ba and Alice Ba were like flowing in the way, listening to your song. Oh my God, it was so great to watch them and hear you. Oh my God, thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you.
And we had a last performer, but I think he can't join us right now because his mother is ill. He's in hospital. So yeah, so he can join. If actually, I'm loving this. Seriously, are you guys enjoying it? I'm enjoying it too much, honestly.
Yes.
So we have come to an end now. The stream is about to end because the last performer is not here. And may I please call again to Pratik, if Pratik is here? Oh, Melinda is saying we want more. If someone wants to sing or just recite a poem, please, I'm going to give you the stage, give you the moment. If someone wants, they can. Khadi, why don't you play one more song for us?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it was really good. Actually, I'm hearing you and watching Mayuriba and Alice. Oh my God. So good. Such a good video, combining these two, it's so good.
Okay. So I'm singing Ayat.
Okay.
तुझे याद कर लिया है आयत की तरह कायम तू हो गई है रिवायत की तरह मरने तलक रहेगी मरने तलक रहेगी तू आदत की तरह तुझे याद कर लिया है और तुझे याद कर लिया है
You're mute.
Okay. Is it okay now? Okay. अपना नाम बदल दूं या तेरा नाम छुपा लूं या छोड़ के सारी याद में बैराग उठाऊं बस एक रहे मेरा काम इश्क मेरा नाम इश्क तेरा नाम इश्क मेरा नाम इश्क तेरा नाम इश्क मेरा नाम तेरा नाम इश्क ये लाल इश्क ये मलाल इश्क ये ऐब इश्क ये बैर इश्क Okay, someone asking if I can sing Alokananda. Okay, okay, sure. উন্মুক্ত নদীৰ সতে চন্দে নোচোৱাই প্ৰাণ ৰন্ধে ৰন্ধে দেখি মন ময়ূৰীয়ে পাখি মেলি যায় এটি চাউনিতে ৰাতি হল চঞ্চল বন্ধ কোঠালি যেন তিৰবান উমি উমি জ্বলিছে পুৰণি ইতিহাস উভতাই আনিলা জীয়াই তুলিলা মুখ জীয়াই তুলিলা মুখ জীয়াই তুলিলা এই ৰিক্ত বুকুতে বাসনা ঢালিলা মোৰ তেজে তেজে শিৰে শিৰে বোৱালা প্ৰেমৰ অলোকানন্দা Sari sari sa Boala premon Thank you, guys.
Superb! Oh my God! You made everyone's day, night, whole year, everything. God bless you. It was so amazing.
Thank you.
Really, really, really was so good. So, anyone who wants to sing or do something else, it's open invitation. You can come and do, or otherwise we have to end this stream because we are in the end now. Okay, so we enjoyed a lot. Happy Pride Month to everyone. And me, I'm Benjamin Demari. I'm me being as a gay. I love my life. I think everyone should. We are what we are. We don't have to change ourselves, right? So for that, we have come to an end. And thank you so very much to each one of you, the audience and the performers who have joined us, give us their precious time to in this pandemic to enjoy a little bit of moment, to have a little bit of moment with our partner, for a little bit of moment to, give a relaxation to yourself. Thank you so very much. And for
Thank
more
you
details,
so much, Benjamin. You've been a lovely MC.
Oh, thank you so very much. It means
Thank
a
you
lot.
to the Jharna Foundation and Anaajoree for doing the event also. But you were
Yeah,
amazing. You were
I have
brilliant.
to say that. Okay, thank you. And if more details, if you want to be for the moment, please do follow Jharna Foundation and Anaajoree, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere where you are. You can follow them. And this is me, your host for night, Benjamin, aka Banjo. And I have a lot of names, but I'm not going to call you now. I'm not going to bore. And thank you for being with us. This is us. And thank you, Anaajoree and Jharna Foundation, for a really beautiful space for all of us. Thank you so very much. This is me signing off. Bye. Good night. God bless.